Austin Destroyer, right? And I'm here to interview him and see what it's like being an Oxygen Destroyer and how it is being a musician in a death metal band. Let's start off with the first easy question. What got you into metal to begin with? Like, what led you down this path of music and everything like that?
So, I was just raised in metal. Megadeth for sure. If it wasn't for Megadeth, I wouldn't be here. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that was like the main click between my parents.
So, what would you say? Which song of Megadeth would like start everything for you?
Set the world on fire.
Oh,
that whole instrumental.
No,
brilliant.
I know what you're talking about. That thing is really crazy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think like that and So Far. Like I really love So Far.
Yeah.
So what? That album's like one of my favorite. I used to have it on tape and everything like that when I was doing everything.
There's like baby pictures with me just wrapped up in the tour shirt back in '89.
Oh really?
Yeah. There's so many photos of it. Thank you, parents, for introducing me something fantastic that will later on let me do it on stage.
Wonder what kind of gear bass players always use on stage.
The current bass I have is an LTD Surveyor 87. I love that thing. I'm gonna use it till it's all beaten up and chipped and whatnot, and
gives a character.
It really does, and I love the PJ sound to it. I'm a huge Seymour Duncan fan. Yeah. Something with their passive pickups, it has a very good, just good, gritty, growly sound that I've always been looking, for in live situations. Beyond the bass guitar, it would be Ampeg. I use an SVT3 Pro, and I use any Ampeg cab given to me. Currently on this tour, I'm using an Ampeg 610, so it's pretty big, but I've gotten used to it. I've become more of a liking to the Fridge. The only thing I don't like is going upstairs with them.
Oh, it's really big and heavy.
Yeah.
You need like a second.
And the other piece of equipment I use is Boss pedals. The main pedal for sure is the ODB3. I love that pedal, man. When I first got it, I hated it because it sounded really fizzy and hissy and such. But the more I got into the rabbit hole of the Boss guidebook, where it will tell you all these presets and everything, it'll explain everything. It was just like one thing after the other. I tried it out, and I liked one setting, and I just went with
Kind
it.
of just like fell into place for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. That's fucking awesome. So from that point on, do you think, ever since you've been joining Oxygen Destroyer and everything, do you think your bass playing has improved or evolved over time? Like, have you noticed it, or
No,
tell me about that.
So Jordan, our guitar singer, he writes the majority of the music, you know, but I do incorporate my bass parts into it, like everyone in the member, you know. Yes, it's some of the most technical songs I have played on a stringed instrument. I have improved with my picking pattern. I first started out with a pick on bass, and I realized it wasn't really for me, you know? So I started doing finger, and that was during the pandemic, so I started learning my two-finger technique. So that took about like a good 3 months to learn to get a good steady pace while playing with a metronome. As of recently, I believe by 2 years ago, I started working on the three-finger picking style.
So I don't play bass, but so when I just hear this stuff, it just sounds like, how the fuck does he do that? It's like just going all the fretboard and his two fingers going crazy. I'm like, damn, it's like his fingers are just running on the freaking.
It's fun, man. Like when you're playing with fingers, you feel the soul when you're playing the music. With pick, I feel like there's like a blockage when you're doing it. You know, you can't give that nice
More
hit
feel,
that you want. You know?
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so you're an Oxygen Destroyer. It's all kaiju monster movie themed, like Gamera, Godzilla, obviously.
Mhm.
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
Yeah, what's your
kaiju?
favorite? Yeah, what's your favorite monster, man?
My favorite monster would be Rodan.
Rodan.
So if you ever watched the 1956 movie of Rodan, there's two of them. They're in the mountain, and I kind of incorporate that with my wife and me, as it's like a male and female thing.
Oh, that's
And in the movie, one of them dies, but I've always liked him. I'm a huge bird fan, so anything with birds with wings, and then just that silliness that Rodan does in the Godzilla movies in the early days, just cracks me up.
Oh yeah.
So
I know what you're talking
it's
about.
awesome, and I love the fact that just his attack moves are just basically go fast and use supersonic wind.
Yeah, just blow really fast and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to be like, which Rodan is your favorite? Like, from what era? Is it like the new era, like the old era, or like Heisei?
I don't know. I don't really have a liking to more to the other. I like them all. Every time he pops up, I'm always just thrilled with it. Even the new ones, King of the Monsters, when he popped up out of the volcano, I was.
You lost your shit. Man.
Yeah, I lost my shit in the theater, and I clapped, and I was like, yeah.
That's fucking awesome. It is. Question is there any bands? It doesn't have to be metal. It could be any genre you want. Like, it could be punk, metal, jazz, hip hop, whatever you want, that you would recommend to the viewers watching right now on this.
Okay.
That would be the final question.
So, for metal, Absu, that's Odie's album 3 current big influence. Absu, Protector, Vader. Vader's always part of it.
Always Vader's always.
So I would always recommend Vader into this whole mesh of music recommendations. Those would be my 2 bands, though, that I would like to show, just for them to understand, like, Oxen Destroyer, first off, because I understand that it's like Black Death thrash kind of metal,
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
It's understandable. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me film the show. You guys are always awesome and very nice. Thank you.